Hello, thanks for joining me today. I want to take a few minutes to walk you through how to set up your EDpuzzle account and show you some of the really neat features that EDpuzzle has to offer. EDpuzzle is a free tool and it is an absolutely wonderful addition to your classroom. So let's get started. If this is the first time that you are accessing EDpuzzle, the first thing you're going to do is click Teacher. And please, 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 please make sure that you select teacher and not student. Whenever your students are logging into EDpuzzle for the first time, please direct them to that student feature, because if they log in as a teacher, they're going to see some different things. So I'm going to go ahead and click Teacher, Start Now. And the first thing that EDpuzzle is going to show you is this awesome tutorial. You can go through that if you'd like to. I'm going to go ahead and skip this for right now. And then it's going to bring up your login information. Now, one of the wonderful things about EDpuzzle is that you can log in with Google. So, you know as well as I do that teachers and students forget usernames and passwords. So, logging in with Google just kind of prevents us from having to forget yet another username and password. So, I'm going to click Login here with my Google account. There we go. Now, this is what you will see after you log in the first time. So whenever you log in the first time, a box is going to pop up and it's going to ask you what you teach. So you'll have to type in your content, and it'll also ask you for your school. So you'll just type in the name of your school and it'll probably bring it up. Basically, EDpuzzle is doing that because one of the new features that they're going to be rolling out is the My Department feature, and it's going to allow you to collaborate and share videos with people within your domain, which is fabulous. So over here, you've got all of the different video types that you can choose from when you're creating your video lessons. So I know a lot of people are huge Khan Academy fans. Khan Academy is a fabulous resource. You can choose videos specifically from Khan Academy. Lots of TED Talk fans. So if you'd like to use a TED Talk video to create a lesson, you can do that as well. As a social studies teacher, I am a huge John Green and Crash Course video person. So if I want to create a video from one of those awesome Crash Course videos, I can do that as well. I can also search YouTube. So all of my videos that I use for my classroom are on YouTube. So I can just go ahead, I can search for the video or I can search for the URL. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm just going to search, what's one of my crazy raps? Judicial Review, Bethany Petty, that's me. All right, so you'll see as I type in my name, some of my videos are popping up, which is fabulous. Let's go ahead and we will make a video for let's do my First Amendment freedom song. Okay, so let's say that I want to create a video or a video activity, a video lesson with this. I'm just going to click Use It. And here's what I have. This is me making my first EDpuzzle video on this account. So I can rename my video. I can crop out certain parts of my video. I can also create an audio track. I can add voice notes. But my absolute favorite feature of EDpuzzle is the ability to embed questions in the video. So I'm going to go ahead and wow you with my singing ability.
Press religion, assembly, and
Let's say that I want to have a question pop up right here. So I'm going to go ahead and click question. I'm going to type, I can choose an open-ended question, I can choose a multiple choice question, or I can just use a comment. So maybe, I'm a huge believer in one-take videos, so maybe when I created my screencast for a specific topic, maybe I made a mistake. Well, I'm still a human person, so I'm not going to go back and change that. I might just add a comment that pops up for my students whenever they get to that point. So what are the 5 freedoms included in the First Amendment? And then I click Save and Continue. And fortunately, I sing it again. Isn't it great? Whew. Anyway, so as my students would be watching this video, when it gets to this specific question mark, it's going to pause their video. The question is going to pop up over here on the side or down at the bottom, depending on the size of your screen. And then they're going to be they're going to be forced to answer that question before they can move on, which is awesome. All right, so I'm going to finish this video. And here I can add it to classes that I've created. I can also import classes from Google Classroom as well. A couple of superpowers, and these are truly superpowers. You can prevent skipping. I'm always going to check that box because if I look down here, if I look down here at my bar, let's say I'm a student and I don't want to watch the whole thing. Maybe I just want to guess on the questions. If I didn't have that prevent skipping enabled, I could just fast forward through all of this wonderful content here and just get to the question. It's not what I want to do. So I'm going to come up here again. I'm going to prevent skipping. And you can also add a due date. You can even include a time if you'd like to. So that's pretty fabulous. And then I'm going to, I don't want a due date. I'm going to go ahead and assign that to my class. So if I had students in my class right now, they would be able to see that they have an assignment from Mrs. Petty. So what are they going to do? I can watch it as a student just to see how my students are going to view this. So here's my fantastic, wow. And if you'll notice, it stops here. And I can't move past this video because, you know, this lovely little lock pops up. So I'm going to type speech, press, religion, assembly, and petition. And I'm going to submit it. Now, if I wanted to, if I didn't feel real confident in that content, I can click rewatch. And this video is going to take me all the way back to the beginning of that section to rewatch that content, which I think is great because students, we always need to go back and review what we've learned. And I think that's part of the beauty of the flipped classroom and using video instruction is that your students can go back if they need to, which is fabulous. All right, so that's what it looks like. I'm just going to click back and I can view student progress. So I've watched this video. It took me a few seconds to get it in, and I can click on individual student progress, which is so great. I can watch how many times students have watched certain sections of the video. I can go in and I can count their responses right or wrong. I can give them specific feedback, great job, or maybe you might need to rewatch that again, or maybe a message that says, this is really important, please make sure you understand it. So I have a lot of different options here with getting that formative assessment, that feedback for my students. I can also share my assignments if I want to share a direct link with them. I can do that, like if I wanted to send it like as an email or something. I can also embed this on my Google site or my class website, and I can also share this to Classroom. So when I share it to my Google Classroom, I will be able to choose a class. I will be able to choose an action, so I'll go ahead and create my assignment, and then I click go, and then I'm just going to name it. So this is EDpuzzle. Maybe if this were like a unit that I'm doing, maybe this would be Constitution Video 1. I can set a due date, I can add more instructions, and then I just click assign. And when my students view that assignment, they're going to be directed back to EDpuzzle. So I don't have to worry about them navigating from one video or one screen to the next. I can just say, hey, go to Classroom, and you'll have a video there that'll direct you to EDpuzzle, which is great.